Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Bat Up with Ola and my name is Mujila Olua. I'm really thrilled to be here again today because I want to talk about yet another topic that I love so much. It's a topic that has stayed with me since my days in law school, and it's something that I find really easy to explain. So today we're going to be talking about alibi. It's an aspect of criminal litigation and criminal investigation, and it's a full defense. You know, there are several defenses to a crime. You could plead intoxication, provocation, insanity, and you could plead an alibi. There are about 5 defenses to crime in criminal law, in criminal litigation in Nigeria. But today we want to talk about one of them, and that is alibi. Please note that it's not alibi, it's not alibi, it's not alibi. You know, people have difficulty, as I have come to notice, about pronouncing this. Matter of fact, I remember that in conflict of law class back at the university, one of the topics that I had to present on was least alibi pendants, and since that time I got the correct pronunciation. I remember this clearly because I know that my colleague had a difficult time pronouncing alibi, so she was pronouncing something entirely different. But today, please get the pronunciation correct. It is alibi. That's the IPA pronunciation as shown on the screen. So today we want to talk about the defense of alibi in criminal investigation, criminal litigation, criminal law. But please, before we go on, kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you so much to all who have subscribed, all who share my links, all who put comments on the videos, and those who mail me at houseoflivingstones@gmail.com. I'm really glad that I'm able to help you all in one way or the other, however big or little. And I hope that we can keep that up. And if you have not subscribed, it's another opportunity for you to subscribe and turn on notifications so that whenever I drop a new video, you will see it and you would be able to watch it. Thank you so much. Let's go into the defense of alibi. Alibi is a complete defense in law. When a suspect claims or pleads alibi, what he's saying or she is saying essentially is that at the time when the said offense was committed, I was at a different place entirely. So it's a defense that puts the suspect or accused person at a different place at the same time when the offense was committed. Please note that this has to be contemporaneous. That is, if the offense was committed at 9:15 p.m., the accused person was at a different place at that same 9:15 p.m. and it's verifiable. That is, you can go to that place, ask the people that he or she was with, and they would confirm that this person was with us doing so and so at 9:15 p.m. when the same offense was committed. That essentially is what alibi is about. So alibi is a defense that must be brought up immediately a person is arrested. So immediately a suspect is taken to the police station and is being interrogated or questioned or being asked to write a statement, he or she must immediately raise the defense of alibi if he or she has one. So you must immediately tell the police officers that I was at this place at the same time when you claim that this offense was committed, so that they can immediately verify. And if found to be true, they can let you go and continue investigation. So you cannot keep quiet and then wait till court before raising the defense of alibi, because it would come as an afterthought and it would defeat criminal investigation, because then they have to look for another person and everything will just be jumbled up. So once an accused person is arrested and he or she has an alibi, he or she must raise it immediately. And once it is raised, it must be investigated by the police. So when raising an alibi, the accused person must provide the details of where he was, what he was doing, with whom, so that all those things can be verified. If, for instance, there's been a theft and you were in church, you should be able to say that, oh, I was in church at 8 o'clock when this theft was committed. I was sitting beside so and so person, or I was teaching Sunday service, or I was teaching a Bible study group, or I was doing this, I was doing that. Or you should be able to say that, oh, I was in the library studying at 8:05 when this crime was purportedly committed. Essentially, you must be able to give precise details that can be investigated by the police. Now, when alibi has been raised, you cannot raise another defense. I told you that there are defenses such as insanity, intoxication, provocation. You cannot raise all those defenses if you have already raised the defense of alibi. So it's a full and complete defense, and it can be raised, and it's the only defense available once raised in the same crime, in the same matter. So once it is raised, there's a duty of the police to investigate that alibi, because not investigating it can be very fatal to the case of the prosecution if the matter goes to court, and can be a very effective shield for the defense, to wiggle out of the matter, which means that it can be a sword and a shield. A sword in the hands of the defense to win if, the accused or defendant or suspect did not actually commit the crime, and a shield if he or she committed the crime but raised an alibi and it was not investigated by the police. So the duties of the police, who are an essential part of the prosecution's case, to investigate the alibi before the matter gets to court. So that's essentially what alibi is about. It's an effective tool in the hand of any suspect, if he or she has one, to smoothly wiggle out of wrong accusation or misplaced accusations or allegations by the police. So that's what alibi is. If you have any questions on this particular subject matter, please leave it in the comments or send them to me at houseofthemistos@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to provide more clarifications. I will see you in my very next video. Toodles!